What is up, guys? We got another video coming out for you. So the firewall in the Jeep is about 99% done. I've still got to do some primer, some painting. We're eventually going to do some heat shielding along the front of the firewall here, but that will come down the road. My biggest goal for today is I've actually got a little spot, there's like an indentation in the tub in the back that I've got to get cut out to be able to set the tub on the chassis. So the biggest job is today, we're gonna go grab the tractor and stuff from the farm, and then we're gonna try to get the tub and everything set back on the chassis, bolted down, so we can start running our power steering lines. We've got to run our brake lines up to our master cylinder up here. What else? We got to mount our battery, got to run our hot and ground leads. We got to ground everything. And then who knows? It's Tuesday. I'm hoping by, I don't know, maybe this weekend. I just ordered some more parts for it, like our clutch lines. What else? A few little on them brake fittings. And there was something else. Yeah, can't think of it. But anyways, let's get to it. I don't even know where I'm going at this point. All right, so, I skipped out on lunch today, and that was not the right move. I'm about to starve. But, let's zoom out just a little bit. We got the tub back on the chassis. Those are just the electrical lines that I had ran from the starter the other day to do the starting of the motor. I did have to jump up here and do a little bit of trimming out here around this tunnel. You sort of see where I was setting it down on this boot there. So I'm going to do a little bit more fabrication there, mainly to get this boot right here that's on the shifter to seal up. I want this thing to seal up like factory. That way when she's on there, it'll seal up and sort of look halfway decent maybe. But yeah, she's on there. So I did have to trim that. I did notice that I'm going to have to trim out a little bit more here. You can sort of see where my things got into that right there. So these wasn't on there the last time that I did any trimming on these. So all I got to do here is trim up a little bit more and trim down. This one, I had initially trimmed a little bit extra, which, hey, worked out well here, so that's awesome. Now I just got to figure out how I'm going to build a box over this to really box everything in, which I'm probably just going to build a box here and then leave like a square opening for this tube here, and then the coilover hoses, and then I'll just cut up some maybe 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch rubber, sort of like a grommet in a firewall to just push all that stuff through, and maybe that will work. I'd really like to make the box removable though, I think. Maybe. We'll have to see when we get there. But, yeah, she's in there. There's our cutout. So, I wonder... Oh, that's going to work out perfect, I think. Oh, yeah. That'll work out perfect. I was nervous that these fittings were going to sit above the floor. But, hey, I can come in here with just a flat piece. Cover that up. Bingo. Ding, 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 Yahtzee. Our hoses, nothing sitting on our hoses. Of course, we got to attach that. We'll get some hose clamps and attach it to the to that. And then our fuel lines are actually just going to run right on top of our frame rail right there. Hopefully you won't. I mean, you'll probably see them off to the side, but it'll be all right. So Jeep looks sweet sitting like this. Maybe if the front was sitting just a smidgen lower, or the back was picked up just a little bit. But keep in mind, this is full bump, so the front, I mean, the whole Jeep is going to come up, think about 4 more inches, and then that way we'll have 4 inches of up travel in the front, and then right now we still have some up travel in the back, I think. No, that's full bump. So, yeah, anyways, there she be. Super excited about that. One step closer, baby. You can check out here. This is close. Actually, I am going to have to cut. I don't know what this little thing here in the hood is, but that's the only thing hitting that resi right there. This one, I got a little bit of clearance. Everything on this Jeep is tight, let me tell you. Let's raise the hood, and I'll show you the, I don't know what that was, but, oh, dang, my finger got caught right in that thing. What the hell is that? Dang, that hurt. But yeah, so you can look, you see how close our P pump is to our, whatever you want to call that thing. I think that's an accumulator of some sort. Then we still got to hook our fuel line up, our acceleration cable. And then here comes the fun part. Now we get to plumb up our power steering lines. So that's going to be fun. And then so I've got to remount this. I think I'm going to mount my front brakes somewhere or another here, and then just run a line from there, do a little swirly up to there. Same thing with the fronts, or I'm sorry, that front is blocked off to there, and another one to there. Yeah, so we still got some plumbing to do, but we're getting there. We are getting there. This is the fun part. Get the throw your back out. Hold it, come on, baby. Oh man, jeez Louise. Oh, whew. God dang. All right, guys, so I think that's going to be a wrap on today's video. I managed to get the tub back on the chassis, which that was my main goal. It's still sort of early. It's only like 8 o'clock, so, or maybe a little bit after 8. So I think I am going to still work on the Jeep a little bit more, but we're going to go ahead and close out this video. And I can't just keep videoing everything and put it all on one video. You know, I got to keep you around. So, yeah, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to continue the video, but I'm going to work a little bit more, see what else we can get knocked out tonight, and maybe try and get, maybe, I don't know, 1 more, maybe 2 more uploads for you on the Jeep this week. Like I said, we're getting super close. I'm hoping maybe 2 weeks, and it'll be drivable. Maybe not wheelable, because we still got to go through and possibly change out all of our gearing and everything, but I at least want to get it on the road. We got 410s in the rear that came factory that I'm sort of curious if I'm gonna like those or not. So I do have a brand new set of ARB air lockers front and back, and a performance ring and pinion for the front axle, or I'm sorry, for the rear. All right, guys, so like I was saying, we may possibly keep the 373s. The front end come factory with 373s, which that's what we got, a set of 373s for the rear along with the air lockers. But we're gonna drive it for a couple days with the 410, see if we like that. If we do, we'll sell the 373s and get 410s for the front. So we're just gonna try it out, long story short. But yeah, hang around. If you like this content, be sure to subscribe, turn your bell notifications on for future updates, and yeah, might even throw a like in, the 3, the like, the comments, and the subscribes. Yeah, that's it. And yeah, so we've still got to do a ton of work. Once we get it driving, that's when we get to do the fun stuff, start spending some dough on new turbos, new manifolds. Ideally, we're going to get this thing intercooled. I can't wait, because if we start doing some power upgrades, things start getting hot, we need some intercoolers. So we're going to do that, and yeah, the sky's the limit with these things. You can always, it's a money pit. That's what it is. You just keep on and keep on and keep on and keep on and keep on, and until eventually your wife will divorce you, and then you'll get depressed, and then you might stop. Doubt it. You get the drift. But yeah, and then we got a 24 valve that we may even P-pump. Who knows? We may eventually common rail swap it. I don't know. You guys tell me. What do you like to see? So, yeah. Be sure to hang out, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.